Hyprland is a lightweight window manager that is supposed to make multitasking and productivity on Linux easier. But as of 1 week ago, I didn't even know it existed. That was until one comment brought it up. So I went down a rabbit hole of desktops, Rising and Reddit posts until I decided to make a poll, and you guys really seem to like the idea. So I installed it, unaware of the adventure through shells, dot files and unknown commands I had just set myself into. Now, I already have some experience with distros and desktop environments, but after seeing what monstrosities people were doing with Hyprland, I thought I would never be able to use it. Or would I? So I was originally going to go with CachyOS, but that didn't go very well. So instead, I thought of another distro called CachyOS. This is an Arch-based distro that is apparently noticeably faster than Arch. A couple of you also recommended it in the comments, so why not? Desktop edition, direct. And now while we wait for this to finish, let's actually make the partition for Linux. Right click, move resize, and let's give Linux about 150 gigabytes. I think that's enough. Perfect, now this is done as well. We can open up Rufus, select our USB, and select CachyOS. And now we just wait. Okay, now we can close this and boot inside of the USB, spamming the delete key. Okay, boot, and let's put this one as first one. Okay, CachyOS, something is happening. Welcome to CachyOS. That didn't last long. I see a mouse and I see KDE Plasma apparently. I think this is just the live ISO. Welcome to CachyOS. Okay, I have to choose a bootloader. I think I'll just go with grub. You can see here there was the unallocated space. I made a root partition and a boot partition. And now we actually have to choose the desktop environment, which in my case is actually going to be a compositor. No, not Mango. Hyprland. I really do hope this is not going to make me lose my mind. And let's hope I don't break anything. All done. Nice. Okay, CachyOS. Ooh, that was unnecessarily cool. Well, now we are inside of CachyOS and look at this transition. Okay, it's actually working, I think. I hope it is. Let's close this and we are finally inside. Now, my first issue is there is no dock and there is no taskbar either. If I press the super key, and I'm pressing it, trust me, nothing happens. Maybe here there are the applications, but there must be a keyboard shortcut for this, right? Well, let's open up the terminal. There is both Alacrity and Kitty. I don't know what the difference is, but I'll go with this one. Now, I know one thing about Hyprland, and it's that it has configuration files, which means everything in this desktop is customizable and is located in a file inside my computer that I can just edit. The issue is I do not know where this file is, so let's try to find it. Let me open up the browser. Ooh, look how it tiles. How to access .config folder. Home directory, Control H, config folder. Oh, I just found the shortcut. It's the same one as in macOS. It's super plus space. Home, Control H, config. Okay, we go cd.config. Now we go cd hyper. Which one is this? Config maybe? Okay, so here I have all the things. Animations, auto start, binds, colors, decorations, environments. You get the point. Where are the keybinds? Binds, I think. Wait, what? I think I'm doing a very stupid mistake. I have to use a command called nano and now binds.lua. Okay, I actually feel pretty smart for once. So here are all the keybinds. Super plus return. Oh, so this one opens up terminals and I can just spam it. Super E file manager, Super W browser, control period. This is the emoji tab. Super Z opens up the settings, which is cool, and Super X opens up this tab. It's like an overview tab of everything. Well, for now, let's close all of this and open up the text editor. Not Vim, not this time. How do I resize this? I just want it to be a bit smaller. How to resize Windows, Hyprland, CachyOS. I just had to make it a floating window before actually trying to resize it. Let's write the goals I have for this video. my first goal would obviously be to rise CachyOS. Now I always say I have to customize my desktop, but since now I am a professional Linux user, I must use some professional words, you know. Second one, play a game on it. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Third one, give myself permissions on a file. Now fourth one, try to multitask on it. Wait, my audio is not working. Maybe I have to select this one. It's trying to output sound through your GPU, through your HDMI or DisplayPort. What? Pavo control. Well, let's try to install it. Sudo pacman s pavo control. It's working. Output devices. Why is it outputting to my HDMI? Maybe I'm on the wrong one. Let's try Ryzen HD. I was just on the wrong device. Now let's rise CachyOS. Open up the browser once again. Hyprland rise CachyOS. I would recommend starting from the Hyprland wiki, not someone else's dot files. What are dot files? Hidden plain text configuration files. Oh, okay. Write your own. That's the whole point of rising. Also, GitHub has a search feature. Thanks very much. This one looks insanely cool. Let's download the zip file. Now downloads and we have it here. Can I just extract it? Nope. Maybe I can unzip it. So let's go ls cd downloads. Can I just go unzip arch hyperland main.zip? Interesting. This is the .config. Maybe I have to replace my .config with this .config. Well, let's try to do that. So open up the terminal and cd arch hyperland main. And now we can copy config. Oh, obviously I have to put the destination as well. So copy .config to .config. What do you mean are not specified? Maybe, does this work? Something happened. My terminal changed a bit. That's it. Now it's Arch Linux. Nothing else really changed. Wait, let me open up the file manager. We go into config. I think I know what happened. You can see a lot of things here, such as Waybar. I think this is from the one I downloaded from GitHub. It's not really here because it uses Noctalia. So do I have to install every single thing here? Now we can just try to reboot and hopefully everything works. Well, guess what? It's not working. Wait. I found a program called Rice Cooker that lets you preview different rices. Well, let's try to install it. Okay, it's done. Now can we just open it? This is so cool. I can just choose which one I want. Wait though, I have Noctalia. Can I choose Zephyr? I like this one. Well, it's not working and it's probably because I already have Noctalia. Wait, can I remove Noctalia? I don't think this is the best idea, but it should work. Oh, I can't because it's required to run this one. Well, what if I remove both? Okay, it worked, but my desktop did not change. Well, now let's try to reboot once again. Okay, so I may have made a mistake. If I put here my password, enter, well, I come back here. That's probably because I deleted the shell. Not very smart. I couldn't get back into CachyOS, so I just opened up the terminal and right now I'm copying my video files to this USB right here. Maybe rising just isn't for me. I reinstalled CachyOS with Hyprland and we are back here. I think that's enough rising for today. Instead, let's go over to the second goal, which I remember was to play a game. Now let's open up the terminal because I want to install Steam. Sudo pacman s steam. And now let's launch it. Now CachyOS is also very much gaming focused. It's basically Arch Linux but optimized for gaming and performance. So I'm actually curious to see what its performance is. Okay, it's actually working. I'm thinking we either play Counter-Strike 2 or we play Trackmania. You know what? Let's start with Trackmania and then we'll see. I just want to finish this map. I don't even want to get a good time. Yeah, by the way, it's not Linux's fault if I'm shit at the game. Okay, well, I finished it. Anyways, it ran very well. I mean, it ran the same as on Windows and my temps went a bit up. The GPU is at 61 degrees while the CPU is at 70 degrees. You know what? Come on, let's play Counter-Strike. This will take a lot of time, but while we wait for this to download, let's actually make a couple of the other goals. I actually forgot what they were, and since I didn't back up the text file, I have to pull up the video file. 200 megabytes per second? What the hell is my Wi-Fi? I swear it was never this good. Okay, so my goals were to rise it. That failed. Play a game on it. It's currently downloading. Give myself permission on a file. Well, let's try that. Let's open up the terminal while Counter-Strike downloads? Well, first let's actually create a file. Let's go onto cd downloads touch. Let's call the file larp.txt. Now if we go ls, you can see here, these are all the permissions for owner, group, and others. I think I have read and write, but I can't execute it. So I have to go chmod +x larp.txt. Now let's try this again. Incredible. Now everyone can execute it as well. But what if I wanted the owner to be root? Change owner root larp.txt. Oh wait, I have to put sudo. You can see the owner changed from Zucchina to root. I am very proud of myself right now, even though I can't write 20 lines of Python code without crying. Alright, it installed. Play. It's lagging to say the least. Okay, it's actually working. Let's play a deathmatch. We have Mirage. I think I'm actually pretty good on this map, but I have been on a break from Counter-Strike because it was too addictive. Wait, let me enable the FPS counter. I'm averaging around 210 FPS. It's actually smooth. It's getting more FPS than I get on Windows. I don't know if this is placebo or it's real. Yeah, it's actually going perfectly. We hit 80 degrees on the CPU and 62 on the GPU, and it was very good. Now we have our last goal, which was to actually be productive on it. As you can see here, it was made to multitask. I don't know, here, let's say I can video edit. Here, I can make a thumbnail. Here, I can see my analytics and so on. But most people just use it because it looks cool. At least I think so. So I actually want to try it out in the way it was meant to be used. Start by opening up the browser on the application that I use to make thumbnails. Now let's open up another page here where we go onto YouTube, where I can check my channel, and you can see I'm pretty much multitasking right here. To a certain degree, it does get unusable because you cannot tell me you possibly read anything in these pages. I think the maximum that I would use is about here, 5 pages at the same time. I think this is the maximum because after that it just gets insane. So yeah, I can say I multitask even though I basically did nothing. Now, how was my Hyprland experience? Well, it was interesting. It was by far the hardest one. I did encounter a lot more problems here than on something like KDE Plasma. It is probably an user issue because I'm not really an expert or anything. Remember to always stay positive. And also watch this other video where I try gaming on macOS.